And again, I want to bring to the American people's attention concerning the Teresa Lucis termination. And she, as I stated earlier, gave her testimony that she felt and believed, no doubt, that she has been retaliated against. Now here are legal documents and things here that she have given as sworn affidavits. Now this sworn affidavit she had given, it was back in April 4th of 2000. And during this particular period of time, Teresa Lucis, she was married to an African American man, and that she was employed with the company at the time for 3 years. And the company was not aware at the time that she was married to an African American man, and that was another one of her concerns, because she wasn't in a union and she didn't want to wind up getting terminated, because she experienced a lot of racism and stuff herself around down here. And there's just a few things here that I want to bring out, and some of the statements and comments that she had written, or took a statement with a sworn affidavit here with the Human Commission on Human Rights here. And this is some of the things that she has stated in here that I want to read here. And Miss Lucis, referring to me, she was referring to as well. Miss Lucis said that the complainant did his job and was one of the best workers, say, in the milling department. And Miss Lucis stated that she did the same thing, that the complainant was fired and was told never to let it happen again. And in addition, the witness said that other employees have left roll stands engaged, and none of them was disciplined or terminated. Ms. Lucia said that other employees had violated the company policies and were not disciplined or terminated. And furthermore, here, nonetheless, and has been married to a black man, she stated down here also that one of the racist employees, well, I'm not calling no names, but one of the racist employees, and this is not the one that was involved dealing with the hang noose, even though his name is mentioned on this sworn affidavit, the one that was involved with the hang noose. But this particular racist employee is another one here who had literally called her a nigger lover on 2 or 3 different occasions, because he had found out that she was married to a black man. And this is all right here stated in a sworn affidavit, that this particular racist employee had called her a nigger lover on 3 different accounts. And when she got tired of it, she went and brought it to the supervisor's attention, to only find out that this particular supervisor, also being racist, told her, well, hey, that comes along with the territory of being married to a black man. Now, also she stated when she was on the dock, she had heard certain racist employees making comments about blacks. Now, the racist employee that was involved with the hang loose thing back in the Joseph B. Brown, back in 2007, well, his name was mentioned in this as one of the racist who was employees who was out on the dock. And this is some of the statements that she had to say concerning to some of the individuals who was out there, stating how that blacks were lazy, and those who worked it in the plant, and how that, you know, if a black male had gotten a white woman, he would just use her as a prostitute out there on the street. And more or less, Teresa Lucia stated that they would, you know, if they known that she was married to a black man, you know, they probably would have fired her. And also stating here that why would a white woman stoop to that level, you know, getting involved with a black man, and they must have low esteem. You know, and Teresa Lucia stated that the white males in the plant are racist, and they would smile in the black male's face and then stab them in their backs. And how that if a black man got a hold to a white woman, well, that would be considered as a trophy. And these are some of the things here that Miss Lucia had brought out concerning, you know, her sworn affidavits and the racial prejudice that she had also seen down up over in here. And then she also stated here, in addition, that Miss Lucia has stated that this particular racist employee, amen, stated that if blacks, say, were on, you know, let me read this right, stated that blacks would stand out on Independence Avenue with their ghetto blasters, and they did not want to work, and they're looking for something for nothing. And she also stated that this particular employee here stated that how he hated Dupree and wished that he was fired because he's lazy. And the final conclusion of this here is that she stated that Dupree did his job or did what the supervisor asked him to do, and that she believed that he was harassed and discriminated because of his race. This here sworn affidavit here is what Teresa Lucius was referring to also as why she felt and believed, no doubt, that the company had retaliated against her years later and terminated her employment as a means of retaliating, because this is a sworn legal document that she had sworn with an affidavit against General Mills and against racist employees and against the practices that how the company was allowing this to go on. Now, even though some of these certain racist employees and certain supervisors have been terminated, still General Mills is allowing a lot of this stuff to go on behind the scene in another method of how they are using it.